We begin in Oakland, where they are cleaning up after protests erupted into violence. It ended with the federal courthouse on fire and the police department tagged with graffiti. KPIX5's Joe Vazquez has new video of some peaceful protesters who tried to turn the tide.
This is the Alameda County Courthouse in Oakland. As you can see, it's a mess. Workers are boarding it up and cleaning up after last night's demonstrations. Today we've learned there have been some disagreements between protest groups over whether this graffiti, the fires, and breaking of windows was appropriate.
This is our power.
The demonstration was loud but peaceful early on last night. The stated purpose of the protest was for Oakland to show solidarity with the demonstrators in Portland, who've been facing off with federal officers in a demonstration that has lasted nearly 2 months. And they say they wanted to reiterate that Black Lives Matter. But after it got dark, it got ugly. Some demonstrators set a fire at the county courthouse. Others knocked down barricades at police headquarters. Oakland police reported vandalism and multiple small fires throughout downtown Oakland. Several people were arrested. Today, Oakland Mayor Schaaf released this statement, quote, "Vandalizing our downtown gives Donald Trump the images he wants and the justification he seeks to send federal troops into American cities. We can't be fooled and play into his twisted campaign strategy. We celebrate passionate protests, but Oaklanders need to know that when they attend protests after dark, they may be providing cover for agitators who are more intent on stoking civil unrest than advancing racial injustice." Earlier this week, President Trump threatened to send the federal cops into Oakland.
I'm going to do something that I can tell you, because we're not going to let New York and Chicago and Philadelphia, Detroit and Baltimore and all of these, Oakland is a mess. We're not going to let this happen in our country.
This is a time when everyone should be in the streets. This is a moment when history turns.
Barry Thornton is with Refuse Fascism, one of the groups that protested in Oakland last night.
The mayor's missing the point. What Trump is doing is not a campaign strategy. There may be an element of that, but it's mainly about a consolidation of fascism.
We might have disagreements. We might think that different things need to happen. If you want to march to OPD, that's on you. If you want to go off somewhere else, that's on you.
In the heat of the battle, just as some demonstrators started breaking windows at the courthouse, a woman got hurt.
There was a black woman that got hit.
And that set off this disagreement between two protesters with bullhorns.
Either way, we need to make sure to stay together.
If you're about Black Lives, come with us. If you're about breaking glass and confront the police on some bull, go it now.
I asked Barry Thornton repeatedly about the rift between two groups of demonstrators and whether destroying property was appropriate.
Unity of the people is very important. It's something to be worked for. And yes, everybody doesn't have the same opinion of what to do. We need to find the ways to work together. And I think that in the main, that's happening. And it's very important that we strive to do that.
I mean, are there agitators who are derailing it, who are being counterproductive?
You know, I sort of feel like you're asking the same question over and over. And I've said what I want to say.
Joe Vazquez, KPIX5.